my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is just going to be a quick little video to show you guys a little bit about the Luminance pencils that I use for my portraits. As I progress in my art, in the coloring, in all of it, I am finding myself wanting to pull out and use the Luminance pencils quite a bit more. And it's hard for me to stick with just Prismacolors when there are so many incredible pencils in the Luminance range for portraits. So I thought that I would throw a list down in the description box down below the video that would give you a list of the Luminance pencils, like the minimum pencils that I recommend that you get if you're just going to buy some open stock to do portraits with, what I would recommend that you get. And I'll put this whole list, including the number of the pencil, to make it a little bit easier. I'll put that down in the description box down below the video. But let's just talk about that really quick. This should not take very long at all. So, and this is all just my opinion, what I use, and what I recommend if you are going to color along with me and use the colors that I am using. So, Buff Titanium is a wonderful color. I recommend that for anything. It makes a wonderful alternative for blending to those of you that like to use white. It kind of gives a kind of a vintagey, I guess, feel once you blend with the Buff Titanium. So that's a great color. So minimum colors first. Anthro Pink. Absolutely love it. Anthro Quinoid Pink. Fabulous color. I use it a lot. I've got them written down here as Dark Flesh. They are now called Warm Earth. The full-on Dark Flesh I recommend. That one is only available open stock, or if you buy the 100, the big 100 set. It's not in the portrait, the 20 pencil portrait set. Dark Flesh 40% and Dark Flesh 5%. It's not 10, it's 5. Both of those are really nice. They're almost interchangeable. They're so close. I say just pick one or the other and use them interchangeably if you don't plan on getting them both. Light Flesh 10% is a great color. So is Brown Ochre 10%. So either one of those you could probably use. This one's a little bit brighter. And then the last one is the Burnt Ochre 10%. Those are the colors that I will use on almost every one of my portraits. So I just wanted to share with you those. And then all of the colors that have this little white line, I don't know how well this is showing up on the screen, but all of these that have this little white line running through them are colors that I use in my portraits. Not necessarily every color every time, but they are colors that I consider flesh tone or colors to use in flesh tones. And I will list all of those down underneath. So what am I trying to say? So if you don't have the Luminance at all, but you want to add some to your collection of pencils, and you do portraits a lot, I would recommend getting the colors that I list down there as the minimum that you need for flesh tones. If you already have Luminance, I will give you a list of all the flesh tones that I use, and you can go through and maybe I'll put a little asterisk. I think I'll do that. I'll put a little asterisk underneath the list that will show you which ones are in the 76 set, which ones are in the portrait set. And then, of course, there's the full 100 set that has all the colors. If you just decide you want to go for it and get all of them, I will leave that one up to you. But this is just a little bit about the ones that I use for skin tone. And yep, I told you it would be a short video. So be sure to check out my list underneath. That will give you all the information. The reason that this card is not on here is because the only one that I would I would use for skin tones is this violet gray. And honestly, I could just pull out the grade lavender from Prismacolor and use that instead, which I actually prefer anyway. So, okay, I think that's it. In case you were wondering, all of these little dots that I have here, those are all the ones that come in the 20 portrait set. And then the little asterisk ones are the ones that only come open stock, unless, of course, you buy the 100 set, which they didn't have when they first released all of this. So there you go. There are the Luminance pencils, and I have another color along coming up soon. So maybe that will give you some time to get any of these if you decide that you want to. And that's it. I'm not sponsored by Luminance, Caran d'Ache. I just wanted to share with you the colors that I use for my portraits. So that's all. Until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Bye-bye.